Oops, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So let's go ahead and get started with this event. Do you have a name or anything that you're looking to coin or title the show?
Fostering Memories is the name of the project. So if we can incorporate that into there.
Let me find an
What's the name
event.
of your company
Do you
again?
mind if I have one of my creative directors look for a name that you think is fun?
I can also come up with a name too.
Okay.
Can you all that good stuff? What's the name of your organization again, Jameelah?
The Jameelah Project.
Perfect. Okay, perfect. And this is an official nonprofit, right? You
Yes.
set up your okay, great.
And if you need me
great.
to send you anything, I can definitely do that. I have all my
No,
paperwork.
I'm really just asking for the most part. So when I blast it out to residents, there will be someone who will say, this is legit, this is, like
and
reputable.
if you want to, we can include the EIN number on there just so
I don't need the EIN number,
don't?
no. Do you have a
Okay.
website, though?
I do.
Okay,
The jloveproject.org.
Perfect, that's perfect. Love that. Love that. Okay, and location, we did say Alto Lounge. I think that would be best for it.
So Alto is the
35th floor.
35th.
It just seems like it would be the most ideal for it.
Yeah.
We could honestly prop those two beginning entrance doors, prop them open, probably move that centerpiece there, and create the runway from there. Okay,
Where were you
so
thinking the runway would be?
as you get out of the elevator, that long strip as you're walking into the 35th
Okay.
floor, I think that would just be ideal for it. As we get into the Alto Lounge, it's not going to provide the best opportunity for a runway. It gets a little bit shorter. Have you been up there, 35th
Yeah.
floor? Okay, great. So when you get off the elevator, make that left. I was thinking of, that round
Yes,
chair?
yes.
It'll be moved,
Okay.
and that'll create a one-way area for me. For me, that is the best part on the 35th floor, or it would probably have to be on the 9th floor.
Okay.
Unless you have some other idea. Let me know your thoughts, because I definitely
Okay.
don't think it's going to be the best idea, because I'm not moving all of that stuff in the Alto
Right.
Lounge for it. It would be much easier for me to just have to relocate that ottoman that's under
Yeah.
that chandelier versus having the new tables, chairs, all that,
Okay, great. Thanks for being that specific.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay, so regarding the fashion show and what we could donate and what I could send out, it's for coats specifically?
It's for dresses.
Dresses.
It's for
Thank you. I'm so
prom.
sorry about that. Okay, dresses.
So
prom.
dresses and tuxedos
Dresses and tux. Oh,
and
cool.
accessories. Yeah.
Okay. Dresses, tux, accessories. Oh, that's awesome. And when is prom? It's like April, May, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, April, May. I'm old. I don't remember last time. I'm like, oh, Jesus. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so that's awesome. I love the dresses, the tux, and the accessories. Do you have any other resources that are donating as well for this event? Here's why I'm asking. Once we do it, what if we get 2 dresses or a dress and a tux? That really won't be enough to host the fashion show. So do you have any other
I
resources?
do. I have
Okay,
an
great.
entire storage full of
Okay. Oh.
dresses.
Okay,
and
good. That's awesome.
I have a
Perfect.
car
How
full
many
of
are you
garment
thinking? How many
bags.
people are you thinking of will be ripping the runway?
However many we need.
Okay. Do
You
have
had
like
said 20?
Oh,
I
did
think
you want
20's a good
20?
number. Mhm.
Okay.
No, I don't think we need to focus on a number. I think we really need to focus on really making sure that we can get a great amount of donations first. And I do think anything over 20 would be too much. I think if we did have
Okay.
20, we could break it up into 2 segments.
Okay.
Like have 10 here and maybe 10 on that second segment.
What is the minimum to pull off a decent fashion show, Mr. Fashion?
I don't want any more than 30. It's going to be too much for me. Just
But minimum.
Minimum.
Like,
minimum.
Yeah.
I would say minimum 10 at least for a few different looks. I mean,
Yeah.
worst case scenario, we don't. You said you have a storage full, but now you're going to have to actually find models.
I know.
How are you going to do that?
So I work with a lot of different youth in different
Okay.
capacities. So
Great.
I don't think finding models, and if I have to, I make my sister and my cousins do it.
Okay.
And they were all foster.
Yeah, we were, yeah. And so
I did ask Maria to do it too.
okay, great.
Maria, who you've met.
Okay,
She's in
awesome.
foster.
We
Great,
can do
great.
a dance
Yeah.
performance.
So she would be great. She hasn't gotten back to me yet. So we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, so prom is in April, May. I guess it seems like this would be an ideal time to do this right in March to kind of
March would be
make
good.
sure we get some donations. I can go ahead and start the donation process. I am sending out our February calendar, or February events tomorrow. And I could easily just add that we are accepting dresses, chucks, and accessories for your organization. I could throw that in there. And we can do that up until we're ready to do the actual event.
Okay.
Now, March, I leave the March 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way we could do it before then?
Let's see. I don't think February is going to be a good. February is
No.
actually impossible, actually, because February is
Yes.
completely booked.
Yes.
Calendar.
So yeah, I leave the 13th for
And
3 weeks.
Coming back. Oh, 3 weeks. Okay,
Yeah.
3 weeks. Maybe we could do it upon your return, right at the beginning of March, for sure.
Well,
Do you think beginning of March would be
I
okay?
don't leave until the 13th.
Yeah, so that
there's
gives us like
whole...
2 weeks, right?
Say that again?
Gives us 2 weeks
Yes.
before you leave in March.
Yes.
Okay.
Do
Perfect,
you have
perfect.
an idea for that?
Okay, so I'm thinking either 6th, 7th, or the 6th or the 7th would be ideal.
Yeah,
because
that'd
you'd
be great.
gone after then.
Would that work for you, 6th or 7th?
Yeah, I'm open both of those days.
Do you want to just pick one of those then?
The 7th. I don't know why I like Thursdays.
It doesn't have to be concrete now, but me too. I prefer Wednesday, Thursday for sure. But we can definitely at least start with a tentative date for the moment.
So March 7th, right?
Perfect.
Yay.
Timing, I don't think a fashion show should be. I think this should probably be like an hour at most.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just thinking of like the actual setup of it as well.
Do you have time to stop up there and do a walkthrough after
I
this?
don't. It
Okay.
depends on what time we finish. If we finish before 5:30, yes, but I have an appointment at 5:30 right after
Okay.
here. But yes, depending on. I don't honestly need to see it. You guys may
Mm-hmm.
want to, but I can visually see it in my head. I'm just really thinking more so for setup because obviously this is a nonprofit event. I'm thinking for like, as the runway, how are they going to be seated, or are the attendees going to just be standing and watching it? How are we going to do that? Usually you're sitting at a fashion show. Maybe I could even do it where we have like front row seating and residents can pay like a premium for those seats and proceeds could go to your organization. That's a good idea? Think that's a good idea?
That would be awesome.
So it's either going to be a stand or seat situation. I'm thinking it may be stand, especially depending on the cost of renting chairs, because we don't have tons of chairs that, especially uniform. We have a lot of chairs, but they're all different. So
I can rent chairs.
I don't want it to be too expensive though. How much do you think that'll be for renting chairs? I guess I could do that really quickly. Yeah,
See,
and I also
I'll
think we
find-
probably wouldn't need more than 40 chairs or so.
Okay, that'd be plenty.
Yeah, I think
So I just don't want to like I feel like what you're doing is huge, and so I can find a sponsor for 40 chairs.
Okay.
Did you want like a little bit of a stage there, like even if it's little? Or
What
do
would
you
the
not
stage
want to
be
have a
for?
stage?
I don't
at
think the
all?
stage is necessary for a fashion show. We really need to focus
Yeah.
on the runway itself,
Okay.
how they're going to be stationed.
Okay.
If we're going
Chairs.
to do an MC situation, I think the MC should just be stationed. If we can get I think that's a good idea, but it's
Okay.
not hugely necessary.
Okay.
I think we can do without it, but if we can get one, yes, let's do it. Absolutely.
Okay, if we can get an
Yeah.
inexpensive runway, let me look into that. And we can ditch it. That'll be the first thing to go. We can't get it.
And we don't completely need a runway. We can just literally have them walk down the little catwalk
Yeah.
that we make. We don't
Right.
actually physically need a red carpet. We don't physically
Right.
need something on there. We can
Right.
just have it positioned. So this is, the catwalk.
Right. Okay. And then, are you, I mean, you're already doing so much.
Really good idea. No, it's okay.
Are you able
I
to
am
do
more than happy to
any
take
hors
this on.
d'oeuvres or anything?
We will not be able to, at least I don't think so, because in March,
You have so many other sponsored events. Do you want
let
me
me come
to?
back on that. I'll circle back with that for sure. Don't quote me on that. I can potentially make it happen. But again, it's going to be an hour at max, so we may not even need it. If anything, I can definitely just set up some cool drinks or something. But that's a good idea.
Are you
for
able
sure.
to do drinks, or do you want me to?
I
Because
can
I
cover
can.
some drinks for sure.
Okay,
You can
so
feel
you'll-
free to bring some as well to add on to it, but I can definitely provide some style of drinks like water is 2 beers, sparkling, some bubbly.
So water, beer, sparkling.
Mm-hmm. If you want a cocktail, now that I would honestly recommend you guys to provide the cocktail, because that would kind of who we use for our cocktails are very expensive, and I won't be able to swing that.
So I have a guy who is Pour Incorporated. He founded it, and he used to run Bartenders on the Go.
Okay.
And he's got all this he's got his own thing. He'd be a good person for you to meet.
Okay,
He's a
great.
neat guy.
Yeah, let's
so
do
could
it.
I have Pour Inc. sponsor?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, great. And then if you could do the water.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely
beers,
do waters, beers, wines. I can do all of that for sure. Definitely not a problem.
We can have him do wine if you want.
Okay, yep, just let me know.
So he does wine and whatever else.
Okay, great. Love that.
Okay.
Love that.
Did you want me to find a food sponsor? You want me to wait till you get back to me?
If you can, yes, definitely, by all means. Please, please, please do. So if we're adding food and drinks, I do think we should extend the time a little bit, because that's just going to be another added piece of the event.
Okay, so
maybe
the
like an
fashion
hour and a
show will be
half.
an hour.
Yeah.
And then
30 minutes for mingling and socializing.
30 minutes, whatever we would call that,
A mixer, so right.
mixer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm confident I can find a food sponsor.
Okay.
I'm confident I can get Pour Inc.
Okay.
Then the other thing was we had talked about using the sound system to
Yes,
tap in.
I literally am
But
right.
I forgot that I have this hookup. So her name is DJ Shauna.
Okay.
Her mom is. Have you met Beth, executive director of Downtown Milwaukee? She's a good person for you to meet too. So
good.
her office is right kitty corner, and
Okay.
she's like the person who does everything for Downtown Milwaukee.
Okay,
It's a
great.
bid, whatever.
Awesome.
But her daughter was named top DJ in Milwaukee.
Okay.
If I could get her to donate, her name is DJ Shauna.
DJ Shauna. I don't listen to radio, so I don't know.
So she was voted the top DJ in Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And she's like a big LGBTQ person, and she's just awesome.
I think I know who this is. Does she have
DJ
dark hair?
Shauna. Here, I think I put her up. DJ Shauna. DJ Shauna.
Yeah, I think I know who this is. I think we reached out to her before, and she was not available for one of our really cool
She's rarely
cool
available.
parties. Yep, she was super popular.
Yeah. So
Oh, yes! That is her!
yeah,
Too
she's
neat.
a doll.
Wow, what are the odds? That's too neat.
she's an absolute doll.
Yeah.
She's
Very
would
clever.
add cachet, a little bit to the event.
Absolutely.
And
Yes,
then
if you could
her
do that, that'd be
mom
great.
would come, and her mom I want you to meet, because Beth Nichols is connected to money, big time. She's
The
executive.
snaps through me.
No, executive director of Milwaukee Downtown. So she's like all the public ambassadors who walk around, all the events, downtown dining, her
Great.
event.
Love that.
So I want her to meet.
Awesome. Great. Yes, please.
So I can
Definitely
reach out to
connect us.
DJ
Shauna.
Shauna.
Yes, that would be great, because she
Okay.
would have a microphone. She
Yeah.
would have setup for all that.
Okay.
Definitely, that would be pretty cool. Do keep in mind though, we cannot have speakers or anything like that in this Alto Lounge area.
Okay,
just
so
because the
how would
penthouses
she
are right
DJ
underneath.
then?
She needs to be able to connect her microphone to something that's not speakers. I don't know I don't know how the DJing works, but we definitely can't
Okay.
physically put speakers up there in that space. Maybe she could. I wonder if there's a Bluetooth microphone set up, because if so, she could connect her microphone Bluetooth to the Bluetooth that's up there. And I feel like there has to be.
And then
Bluetooth
how would
microphone.
she could have the mix already pre-mixed or something, or how would that work? Because she usually does turntable.
Yeah, we can't have turntables or anything
Okay,
like that. That's
so
not what we're doing here. Unfortunately.
I can ask her what she would do
Yeah, there has to be a way to do it without
to tap into your speaker system.
And then
not
if she taps
in-
into our speaker system, it'll take away from the music as well. So she won't be able to say, coming down the runways, you know what I'm saying? Because the music,
Yeah.
we would want music playing as they're walking down the runway, and the audio if possible for creating, you know, the moment. But I'm thinking.
Let me ask you this.
So she can't even. Okay, so like put a speaker up there, not even like a small karaoke.
We can't do speakers at all.
Not all. Okay.
No, we have a sound system for that reason. We can't do speakers, unfortunately. If we do speakers, it has to be a sponsored event by 777, unfortunately.
Okay.
And this is, of course, but it's not a resident event, unfortunately. And we also can't do them on the 35th floor at all. It has to be on the 9th floor.
Okay.
The penthouses are right under the 35th floor, so there's a way we can work it out. Don't worry. I don't think speakers are going to be necessary, but we do need to make sure that she has a microphone that can definitely connect to.
Well, okay. Let's table that, and you and I can talk separately about that.
Okay.
But that's good.
I would love to kind of finalize it now, because the next time we speak, it'll be a lot closer to the event.
Yeah. Well,
There are Bluetooth headphones.
yes.
Okay.
So Bluetooth. We'll do a Bluetooth microphone. How's that sound? Can we do a rehearsal tech check a couple days before or something?
Yes, definitely.
Can we schedule that
definitely
right now?
necessary. Sure, let's do it. I think we should definitely have a definitive date first, though. Let's do the rehearsal. Let's do that date in February, like towards the end. I'm going to Florida at the end of February.
Yeah, if we could pick a date now, that would be great because you are super busy. And if we have the rehearsal set, that'll be really
So we're
awesome.
thinking tentatively March 7th. February 28th, I think I'll be gone.
It can be closer to the date. It can be early March.
You know what? I don't think March 7th is going to be a good date.
No?
Yes, because I'm going to Florida for, I just thought about that weekend, and I will be back Tuesday. I mean, I'll be back enough time to do it. I just know I might be coming back to
A lot of work.
a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to do the rehearsal like the week before? February 28th?
be here? I won't be here on the 28th.
Oh, any day that week.
Okay. Okay.
What about any day that week for you?
It would have to be on the 27th. Let's do it for the 27th. That's perfect.
Okay.
Let's set up the
27th is
Yes,
rehearsal.
that definitely works.
So February 27th is rehearsal.
And this rehearsal needs to be quick as well. Are they coming dressed in attire, or are they just coming to get a sense of the space, see how the setup's
Get a
going to
sense.
be?
Yeah,
Right,
so then
okay.
I would say, I'm not, well, let's connect about that later on. But that brings me to my next question is like a staging place where they can get makeup and hair done and stuff. And are you okay with getting a salon to do that for us?
I won't be able to cover hair and makeup for 20 people.
No. I would cover it.
Oh, are you
Salons do it
kidding
for
me?
free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have a few connections for salons, so I can reach out to
I've gotten
see.
salons to do events for free all the
There's
time.
this one girl who really wants to get in here, so I think she may actually be a really good contact
Okay.
for that. She's at Le Ciseaux. It's
What's it called?
Le Ciseaux. It's like the scissors in French or something like that. But it's she does a really good job. She does really great makeup and hair as well. I think she'd actually be. I'll reach out to
Okay.
her for that. I think that may actually be a good idea.
Yeah. So my experience with fashion shows is that hair and makeup, they like doing them, you know. But they need an area for like
Yeah.
staging and so
Only thing I
changing
can think
room.
of is that
like-
pantry area, or that's not a good idea.
No?
You think? It's kind of tight in there. You remember the pantry on the 35th
Yeah.
floor?
What about that
Area
utility
to the right?
area to the right? Just the
Yes.
utility
You have
area.
to just block it off though.
We could do that.
Yep.
So
yeah.
the utility area.
That's actually a good idea.
And then if we have it where you want to have it, it's perfect. They can come out of that. You know what I mean?
Would that be weird though, doing it in the back?
No.
As far as like once they're done with hair and makeup, they'd have to hold on, I'm just trying to think. Well, no, they'd be here prior to guests arriving, so that won't be a problem. Okay, that will work. Perfect.
Utility
actually.
area. Okay.
Um,
Then
On
my
February 27th, what time for the rehearsal?
let's do.
Good idea to nail down times.
I would say, what's too late? I think the later the better.
I do too.
Yeah.
But we have to see about teens.
Later the better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you
it's
think-
a Wednesday?
Would 7:30 work?
That's too late. Sorry.
7?
It would need to be like 5 or 6 p.m.
Which is better?
5.
Maybe 5 is better?
I think so too.
Okay.
Perfect.
Good.
Okay.
And the actual show?
Yeah.
What date? What time?
That would be 6 until 7:30.
6 until
For the
7:30.
show. So 5 for the 27th, the 7th, 6 to 7:30.
Listen, could you use, because I have these resources for free for me too, could you use like a flyer or a card that is about the fashion show that it has like a team on it? You know?
What do you mean, for like advertising?
Yeah.
Of course, absolutely.
Okay. So I'll donate that.
Okay.
Just make sure it's very elegant and this like same style of flags
Yes.
that we put out for the most
Yeah.
part.
I can send you the. You want me to make it or?
Well, are you going to use, because I was going to have someone like do like a cool like logo
Okay.
and design too, or do you want to do that?
You said a go and design.
Logo and design.
Oh, I have a logo.
For this fashion show? Or
Oh, not for the fashion show, for fostering
yeah, I
memories.
was thinking a fashion show.
Okay.
Logo.
Yeah, I don't know how to do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
I could do logos, sort of.
You have a logo
Actually-
for your company though, right?
I
Yeah.
have a logo
Okay.
for the Jameelah project and
Perfect. Send me
for the
that.
Fostering Memories project.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Send me that, definitely.
You're yeah, you do a good job.
Thank you.
So if you want to do it, but if you want me to have
Yeah,
an
just-
architect to do it,
Yeah.
okay. I'm just saying I know what you have on your plate. Okay. That's all of my questions. Should we run up there real quick, or is it not enough time?
We can. Really quickly.
That would be kind of cool if we could.
Oh yeah, you were recording. That won't work. You like this one too?
So we're talking about black velvet drape to drape off and C-stands. Velvet if we can get it, but definitely black and classy looking for the people to get dressed behind. I'm trying to think of the other things that we said right here at the end.
The 6
Oh,
chairs
guest
over
list.
there, are going to be for sponsors.
That I had on video,
and then
yeah.
we have to do a guest list for the
A
models.
guest list
and
for the
then
models.
Also the sponsors who don't
Okay.
who aren't registered.
Okay.
Okay, I do have to go at 5:30.
Yes,
but
let's go.
I'll continue to like fine tune this, reach out to you guys, let you know my
Yeah.
thoughts. Please feel free to like connect with
Yes.
me. Anything you want to revise,
Yes.
all your great thoughts, please let me know. I had a thought because I did just think about like the whole changing process and
Right.
girls and anybody
Yes.
who's just not comfortable. It doesn't even have to be a girl. It could be a
Yes.
guy. It may be better to have the fashion show in here so we can keep the bathrooms open for anyone.
Keep the
who-
bathrooms open?
Yes, and have that backspace as the hair and makeup, where the first initial thought that we were thinking of doing that as the hair and makeup, the utility area. That way it gives them access to the bathroom. I don't know. I need to think about that a little bit more.
Yeah, think about it, because I'm happy to do the black velvet drape. You got me excited about your idea.
I just don't want them to have to like walk past anyone going to the bathroom, or, you know, like especially since we'll be set up there. I just think that might be a little tight, but it's also something that we just might not be able to control either.
Yeah,
So,
and that's okay. I mean, I think if you have one or
it's
two
not
have
like
to go
a
to the
legit,
bathroom.
Like, Dolce
Yeah.
and Gabbana show.
Yeah, if they
But we
feel.
will make it very close to that.
Yeah. Yes, we will.
Absolutely.
So I'll get black velvet in C-stand because I really love your idea.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't envision it downstairs, but I can envision it now.
I can't envision it downstairs for some. I think
I could-
downstairs is just too much.
Oh no! While we were meeting downstairs, I
Oh,
couldn't
okay,
envision
okay.
envision it,
Thought you meant on the night.
but now I do
Yeah, no,
envision it.
definitely. I think that would be really good.
Yeah.
Or maybe we could start the runway out and have them enter here and just come once they've hit the runway, maybe walk over, change into their new garment,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to go back out. I'm sorry, I'm really weird
Yeah.
when it comes to like
Yeah.
flow.
No, flow is important. You've got this.
And I think it's important for them to do a loop in the same garment.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So-
No, they need to definitely like
loop in the
walk
same
one,
garment.
do a loop, boom, 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 loop, go back. Loop again. It seems like every time I rent tables and chairs from like these party companies,
They're ugly.
it just looks
Yeah.
different.
So we have to make sure that the just doing the recording. We have to make sure that the tables, not tables. We're not renting any tables, but the chairs we rent have a cover or have something. What was
I
that?
have tables. If we need tables, I have them.
Yeah, I don't think we should.
I think we may for if we have appetizers.
If we have
Especially
appetizers.
since Pour Ink will be on that bar. People, the
Yeah.
appetizers can go on that same bar though, to be honest. They should be.
Yeah, I think that'll be okay. And then,
I also think it'd be a good idea to kind of do an intermission right in the middle of it as well, so maybe people can go up and like get another drink, so they're not getting right up in the middle of it. We maybe should do a program as well, like, hey, at this hour, this is happening at this moment.
oh, let's write up a
Yeah.
program for sure. That's a great idea. We'll do that. Yeah, so this right here is the hair and makeup area, right?
Bring Heather's hair from upstairs.
Oh my gosh.
Have you seen it?
And then,
It's here. It's like.
Love that. Okay, so here's what I was thinking for the actual catwalk. So I would move this. These doors would be propped open. I would definitely move this table somewhere. I don't know where.
Which
but maybe
table?
The table that's straight.
Oh,
straight up.
okay.
Yep. So this would just be the catwalk itself.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I'm saying for here, because once you go into the Alto Lounge and make this right, there's not really a huge walkway for you to
No,
go
this is
around.
great. I think this is an awesome
So we just
idea.
prop these doors right on over.
So
there.
we're propping these two glass doors open, and then the runway essentially, that's so cool. I think it's
Let's do
awesome.
it. Just like a few more minutes
Look at-
here.
oh, look at
yes.
you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, I love it.
Absolutely. Yes.
That's really cool.
Absolutely.
And prop the doors
Okay,
open.
cool. So let's look at the pantry really quick too, just for, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we need
Right.
like, you know, a physical
Yeah.
catwalk place.
Yeah.
I think people can definitely
So
walk
then
in a
just the
straight line.
chairs on the side.
Yeah.
We'd have to stop the chairs at the door, but that's fine. Right.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean, I don't think this is, I mean, I guess it could, but
The other space is bigger.
I like your idea.
I think this space is better.
You've done some thinking on this. No, I like it.
have, man.
Yeah.
My craziness, I actually have.
Yeah.
like, wrapped
No,
it up in my head.
Hassan, you got it right. That's
Okay,
really cool.
Thank you. I actually really do like this area better for hair and makeup. Here's why. Worst case scenario, it takes a little bit longer than necessary. You're not having people walk across the guests that have arrived. They can just come from back here to rip
Start the runway. You're right.
Okay.
The only reason why I was thinking that for sure.
Yeah. So then they come over here and then they do their runway.
And we can actually,
I love
we
it.
can set up the drinks and food out in the hallway so residents won't, and guests, I'm sorry, residents and guests won't actually have to even come back here for the most part. They
Yeah,
can just get
yeah.
ready to prepare for
Yeah.
the walkway. Yeah, we can set up
Okay.
some cute tables and
And what about my guy with
oh,
poor
wait,
ink? Where would you want
no, we
him?
can't. I don't think we can set out tables here because the chairs for the actual runway.
Yeah, the chairs for the runway. We could have poor ink go right here.
Yeah, I don't see why not. Yep,
Should we do that?
Yep,
And then
definitely.
whatever
And that's
yours-
actually better
whatever-
because he's a vendor. It won't
Yeah.
matter for him. Yes,
Yeah.
okay, great.
Okay.
Love that.
All right. So I think that's great. I'm excited. I'm super
Sponsors.
excited.
Can we have these 6 chairs for the sponsors, maybe?
Oh, that's a
This
cool
feels really
idea.
exclusive.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to move them. That's why I'm asking as well. I feel
Yeah.
like if someone's donating their sponsors, I feel like these chairs, they would be different from the donated chairs, so it would almost make them feel like VIP.
That's pretty
And then
cool.
our runway starts here. They get the
They get
first
first
look.
shot, exactly, and that's the whole
Okay.
point.
Wow.
Front row at a fashion show, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Think that's a good idea?
I'm super
It's
excited.
gonna be the bomb.
too.
It's gonna be awesome.
This is gonna be so
Okay.
dope. I might walk too. I'm gonna walk.
So you got 300 dresses.
I got probably
prom.
For prom.
Okay. 20 models doesn't seem like it would do anything for 300 dresses. So here's what I'm thinking. They need to rip the runway a couple of times
Okay.
and change into a different dress that you have, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Okay.
But if they do that, we really would have to focus on time, and you would really have to like make them supermodels
Yes.
because they would have to
Yeah.
change really quick. It can't.
Right.
You can't go back there and take your time. You gotta snatch that dress off. You gotta throw the other one on.
Need some
Be ready to go.
volunteers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I'm wondering because when we so this whole area is
We don't need to
prep.
close it off, but we can definitely relocate these
Okay.
tables and position it. So, and what about the girls who are like not okay with getting comfortable? Like we'd have to literally close that door so they can
Yeah.
change,
Right.
You know, because everyone's not a supermodel. Everyone